गुड मॉर्निंग स्टूडेंट्स, वेलकम टू बिंदु डडवाल केमिस्ट्री लेसन्स। आज का हमारा टॉपिक है नीट 2020 का केमिस्ट्री का पेपर सॉल्व करना। तो करते हैं। आइडेंटिफाई कंपाउंड एक्स इन द फॉलोइंग सीक्वेंस ऑफ रिएक्शंस। सो टॉलुइन chlorination forms X, which on reaction with water at 373 Kelvin forms बेंजाल्डिहाइड। तो बेंजाल्डिहाइड बनाने के लिए जो कंपाउंड टॉलुइन है, क्लोरीनेशन पे ये डाइक्लोरो डेरिवेटिव बनाना चाहिए इसको, जिसको और वाटर के साथ ट्रीट करने पे दोनों ClOH से रिप्लेस होते हैं, जो अनस्टेबल होते हैं, तो उसमें से वाटर निकल जाता है और CHO बनता है। तो दैट मीन्स कि हमारा ये यहाँ पे रिएक्शन में दो Cl से रिप्लेस हुए और हमारा रिएक्टेंट ये X इंटरमीडिएट जो है ये CHCl2 बना होगा। सो ऑप्शन ए करेक्ट आंसर है। आइडेंटिफाई अ मॉलिक्यूल विच डज नॉट एग्जिस्ट। तो C2 में 2 पाई बॉन्ड्स बनेंगे अकॉर्डिंग टू मॉलिक्यूलर ऑर्बिटल थ्योरी। O2 में डबल बॉन्ड बनेगा। He2 को अगर हम बॉन्ड ऑर्डर निकालें मॉलिक्यूलर ऑर्बिटल थ्योरी के अकॉर्डिंगली, दैट इज नंबर ऑफ बॉन्डिंग माइनस नंबर ऑफ एंटी बॉन्डिंग अपॉन 2, तो कॉन्फिगरेस 2 और सिग्मा स्टार 1:2 है। तो बॉन्डिंग माइनस एंटी बॉन्डिंग 2 minus 2 is 0. So answer will be 0. बॉन्ड ऑर्डर 0। तो He2 में कोई बॉन्ड ही नहीं है, दैट मीन्स इट डज नॉट एग्जिस्ट। विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग इज अ नेचुरल पॉलीमर। तो आइसोप्रीन जो है इस पॉलीमर cis-1,4 पॉलीआइसोप्रीन, इट्स अ नेचुरल पॉलीमर। रबर कहते हैं इसको, इट इज नेचुरल, द रेस्ट आर सिंथेटिक। An increase in the concentration of reactants of a reaction leads to change in the collision frequency। क्योंकि concentration बढ़ती है तो number of collisions भी बढ़ जाती हैं। तो option B, anisole on cleavage with HI gives। तो anisole is C6H5 and OCH3। तो जब HI से रिएक्ट करते हैं तो फिनोल बनेगा और मिथाइल आयोडाइड बनेगा। तो ऑप्शन सी इज द करेक्ट आंसर। द नंबर ऑफ प्रोटॉन्स, न्यूट्रॉन्स एंड इलेक्ट्रॉन्स इन लुटिशियम 71-175 इज। तो ये नंबर ऑफ प्रोटॉन्स आर equal to the atomic number 71. Then neutrons will be 175 minus 71, that is 104, and electrons will be same as the number of protons, that is 71. So option A, 71, 104, 71 is the correct answer. The calculated spin only magnetic moment of chromium 2 positive ion is। तो chromium atom का होता है 3d54s1, +2 ऑक्सीडेशन स्टेट में 2 इलेक्ट्रॉन लूज करके D में 4 इलेक्ट्रॉन्स रह जाते हैं। तो स्पिन ओनली मैग्नेटिक मोमेंट मीन्स नंबर ऑफ अनपेयर्ड इलेक्ट्रॉन्स into n+2 द होल अंडर रूट। तो 4 into 6 24 का अंडर रूट होगा 4.9। सो ऑप्शन डी इज द करेक्ट आंसर। मैच द फॉलोइंग ऑक्साइड विद द नेचर। तो कार्बन मोनोऑक्साइड न्यूट्रल होता है, तो A शुड बी 2, बेरियम ऑक्साइड B6, सो 1, एल्यूमिनियम ऑक्साइड एम्फोटेरिक, सो 4, 2, 1, 4, and Cl2O7 is acidic, 2, 1, 4 and 3 should be answer. Option D is the correct answer. Urea reacts with water to form A, which will decompose to form B. B when passed through cuprous ions, deep blue solution, C is formed. So what is the formula of C from the following? तो जब यूरिया CONH2NH2 वाटर के साथ रिएक्ट करेगा तो ये फॉर्म करेगा NH4OH and CO2। अब ये अमोनियम हाइड्रोक्साइड जो है ये डिकम्पोज करता है इनटू अमोनिया। अब ये अमोनिया जो है जब कॉपर के साथ पास करते हैं तो कॉम्प्लेक्स बनाती है टेट्रा अमीन कॉपर कॉम्प्लेक्स आयन, तो विच इज ब्लू इन कलर, अमोनिएटेड। सो ऑप्शन डी इज द करेक्ट आंसर। सी ये होगा, बी ये होगा और ए जो है ये होगा अमोनियम हाइड्रोक्साइड। Match the following and identify the correct option. So mixture of carbon monoxide and hydrogen is synthesis gas. Temporary hardness is due to bicarbonates of magnesium and calcium. So 3, 1. It is an B2H6 is electron deficient compound. So 3, 1, 2 and 4. Option C is the correct answer. 3, 1, 2 and 4. The mixture which shows positive deviation from Raoult's law is option B. It's option C. Ethanol plus acetone. क्योंकि इथेनॉल में क्या होता है कि हाइड्रोजन बॉन्डिंग होती है, एडजेसेंट मॉलिक्यूल्स आपस में अटैच्ड होते हैं। एसीटोन के मॉलिक्यूल्स जब इसके बीच में आ जाते हैं तो इस हाइड्रोजन बॉन्ड को ब्रेक कर देते हैं, तो फोर्स ऑफ अट्रैक्शन डिक्रीज हो जाती है और वेपर प्रेशर इंक्रीज कर जाता है और पॉजिटिव डेविएशन शो होती है। तो ऑप्शन सी इज द करेक्ट आंसर। द फ्रीजिंग पॉइंट डिप्रेशन कांस्टेंट KF इज 5.12 केल्विन किलोग्राम पर मोल। फ्रीजिंग पॉइंट डिप्रेशन डेल्टा TF of the solution of molality 0.078 will be equal to I into KF into M. So I, क्योंकि ये नॉन इलेक्ट्रोलाइट सोल्यूट है तो I1 होगा, तो डिप्रेशन फ्रीजिंग पॉइंट डिप्रेशन आ जाएगी 5.5 into 5.12 into 0.078. तो it is almost equal to 0.40. So option A is the correct answer. Which of the following set of molecules will have zero dipole moment? तो नाइट्रोजन ट्राइफ्लोराइड की जीरो नहीं होती है, तो ऑप्शन ए नहीं है। बोरॉन ट्राइफ्लोराइड जो है इसकी ज़ीरो होती है। बेरिलियम डाइफ्लोराइड लीनियर है, इसकी भी ज़ीरो है। कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड लीनियर है, इसकी भी ज़ीरो है। 1,4 डाइक्लोरोबेंजीन ये भी ट्रांस है, तो ऑपोजिट डायरेक्शन में कैंसिल हो जाती है, इसकी भी ज़ीरो है। सो ऑप्शन बी इज द करेक्ट आंसर। अ टर्शियरी ब्यूटाइल कार्बोकेटाइन is more stable than secondary butyl carbocation because tertiary butyl में 3 + 6 + 9 अल्फा हाइड्रोजन्स हैं, तो ये जब कॉन्जुगेशन हाइपर कॉन्जुगेशन होगी तो 9 कॉन्ट्रीब्यूटिंग स्ट्रक्चर्स बनेंगे। इट इज अटैच टू 2 एल्काइल ग्रुप्स, तो इस केस में 3 + 2 5 अल्फा कार्बन्स हैं और 5 अल्फा हाइड्रोजन्स है, तो 5 हाइपर कॉन्जुगेटिंग स्ट्रक्चर्स बनेंगे। इसमें 9 हाइपर कॉन्जुगेटिंग स्ट्रक्चर्स बनेंगे, तो ये ज़्यादा स्टेबल होगा। तो a tertiary butyl carbocation is more stable than secondary butyl carbocation because of hyperconjugation. Find out the solubility of nickel hydroxide in 0.1 molar NaOH. So nickel hydroxide will decompose to give nickel ions and hydroxide ions. So the Ksp will be equal to concentration of nickel ions into concentration of hydroxide ions raised to power 2. अब अगर निकल हाइड्रोक्साइड की solubility S है तो S moles will decompose to give S moles of nickel ions, और NaOH से हमारी हाइड्रोक्साइड आयन की कंसंट्रेशन आ जाएगी 0.1 मोलर, मीन्स कि इतने ही 0.1 मोलर इतने ही हाइड्रोक्साइड आयंस होंगे। So hydroxide ion 0.1 molar का square into nickel, let it be S, should be equal to this KSP, that is 2 into 10 raised to power minus 15. तो S क्या हो जाएगा? 2 into 10 raised to power minus 15 divided by 0.1 square, which comes out to be 0.01. तो 2 into 10 raised to power minus 15 upon 0.01 will be 2 into 10 raised to power minus 13. So option C is the correct answer. Reaction between acetone and methyl magnesium chloride followed by hydrolysis will be, so this is acetone, इसमें जब हम methyl magnesium chloride ऐड करेंगे तो ये इलेक्ट्रॉन्स इधर गए, methyl जो है कार्बन पे गया और MgCl जो है ऑक्सीजन पे गया, और हाइड्रोलिसिस के बाद CH3C CH3O MgCl एंड CH3, यहाँ H और यहाँ OH आ जाता है तो ये बनता है ब्यूटेनोल. दिस इज टर्शरी ब्यूटाइल alcohol is formed. So option A is the correct answer. Tertiary butyl alcohol is formed. Next is, which of the following amine will give the carbyl amine test? So primary amine gives carbyl amine test. So the option is C. ये जब chloroform और KOH के साथ react करेगा तो it will form carbyl amine along with KCl and water. So option C is the correct answer. An alkene on ozonolysis gives methanol as one of the products. So structure should be A. C6H11 CH2 CH double bond CH2 डबल बॉन्ड यहाँ टर्मिनल पोजीशन पे होगा तब फॉर्मेल्डिहाइड बनेगा methanol. A mixture of nitrogen and argon gases in a cylinder contains 7 gram of nitrogen and 8 gram of argon. If the total pressure of mixture of the gases in cylinder is 27 bar, the partial pressure of N2 is, so we know that partial pressure of N2 will be mole fraction of N2 into total pressure, P total. Total pressure is 27 bar और mole fraction of N2 निकालने के लिए number of moles of N2 निकालेंगे तो that will be mass upon molecular mass. N2 का molecular mass 28 होता है तो 7 upon 28 is 1/4, so 0.25. And similarly, number of moles of argon will be 8 upon its atomic mass, which is 40. So 1 upon 5 is 0.20. So mole fraction will be number of moles of nitrogen upon total number of moles. So that comes out to be 0.25 upon 0.25 plus 0.20, that is 0.45. into ये मोल फ्रैक्शन हो गई into टोटल प्रेशर विच इज 27 बार. डेसिमल हटा दिया, 5 से डिवाइड किया और ये 9 और 27 कैंसिल आउट हो गए. 5 into 3 is 15 bar. So answer is option A, 15 bar. Of the following is the correct order of increasing field strength of ligands to form coordination compound. So we know that the order is sulfur coordinated HCN negative is the weakest of the ligand and cyanide is the strongest of the ligands. So this option C, HCN negative, is less strong than fluoride, which is less field strength than oxalate, which has less field strength than cyanide. Paper chromatography is an example of partition chromatography because paper पे ये जो components of a mixture है they get separated from each other by means of partition. Then sucrose on hydrolysis will give alpha D glucose plus beta D fructose. Option A is the correct answer. The rate constant for a first order reaction is 4.606 into 10 raised to the power minus 3 seconds. The time required to reduce 2.0 grams of the reactant to 0.20 gram. तो for a first order reaction हमें टाइम निकालना है. T is equal to 303 upon K log of A upon A minus X. A is 2, A minus X is 0.20. K हमारा है 4.606 into 10 raised to power minus 3. कैंसिल आउट हुआ, 2 आ गया. log 2 upon 0.2 आ गया. log 10 which is 1, तो हमारे पास आ गया 1 upon 2 into 10 raised to power minus 3 into 1. ये ऊपर जाके आ गया 1000 और 1000 upon 2 is 500. So option A, 500 seconds is the time. Reaction between benzaldehyde and acetophenone in presence of dilute NaOH is known as, so this is benzaldehyde and this is acetophenone. अब इनके बीच में दो अलग अलग एल्डिहाइड्स जब डाइल्यूट NaOH के प्रेजेंस में रिएक्ट करते हैं तो जो रिएक्शन है उसको क्रॉस एल्डोल कंडेंसेशन कहते हैं. तो ऑप्शन बी इज द करेक्ट आंसर. Which of the following is not correct about carbon monoxide? The carboxy hemoglobin is less stable than oxy. No, it is more stable. Option A is not correct. It is produced due to incomplete combustion. It forms carboxy hemoglobin. It reduces oxygen carrying ability of blood. All are correct. Hydrolysis of sucrose is given by the following reaction. Sucrose plus water forms glucose and fructose. If equilibrium constant Kc is 2 into 10 raised to the power 13 at 300 Kelvin, value of delta G at the same temperature will be delta G is equal to minus RT ln K. So R is 8.314 minus 8.314 into T is 300 Kelvin into ln K is 2.2 into 10 raised to the power 13. So option C is the correct answer. HCl was passed through a solution of CaCl2, MgCl2 and NaCl. Which of the following compound crystallizes? तो तीनों में से MgCl2 के थ्रू जब HCl पास करते हैं तो लीस्ट सॉल्युबल प्रोडक्ट बनता है, तो सिर्फ MgCl2 जो है वो क्रिस्टलाइज होगा. ऑप्शन ए इज द करेक्ट आंसर. An element has a body-centered cubic structure with a cell edge of 288 picometer. Atomic radius is, तो हमारे पास है A is equal to 4 by root 3 R. अब R क्या हो जाएगा? R will be root 3 by 4 into A. So out of the 4 options, root 3 by 4 into A is 288. Option C is the correct answer. Which of the following oxo acid of sulfur has oxygen-oxygen linkage? तो H2S2O8 per oxo disulfuric acid has oxo-oxo linkage. तो ये sulfur double bond OH and O, and similarly double bond OH and O. इसमें oxygen-oxygen linkage. Option A is the correct answer. Identify the incorrect statement. Interstitial compounds are those which are formed when small atoms like hydrogen, carbon or nitrogen are trapped inside the crystal lattice of the metals. ये correct है. Oxidation states of chromium CrO4 2 negative is, this is +6, and Cr2O7 2 negative is 2x plus 7 to minus 2 minus 14 is equal to minus 2, x is equal to +6. तो इधर भी +6 are not the same. So this is wrong statement. They are same. So option B is the incorrect statement. Chromium D4 is stronger reducing agent than iron 2+. This is a fact. Transition metals and their compounds are known to form catalytic activity due to their ability to adopt multiple oxidation state and form complexes. This statement is also correct. Which of the following is a cationic detergent? So cetyl trimethyl ammonium bromide is a cationic detergent. The correct option for free expansion of an ideal gas under adiabatic conditions is, for adiabatic conditions Q is equal to 0. Insulated walls में heat exchange नहीं होती है, so Q is 0. अब work done will be 0 because work is being done for free expansion. Now, according to first law of thermodynamics, delta U is equal to Q plus W. This is 0, this is 0. So, delta U is also 0, which means that delta T will also be equal to 0. So, Q is equal to 0, delta T is equal to 0, W is equal to 0. Option C is the right answer. On electrolysis of dilute sulfuric acid using platinum electrodes, the product obtained at anode will be, water will decompose to give oxygen gas and hydrogen ions and electrons. Oxygen gas is released. So option D is the correct answer. Next question. Identify the correct statement from the following. Vapor phase refining is carried out for nickel by Van Arkel process. This is not correct. It is for Mons process. So this is incorrect. Pig iron can be molded into variety of shapes. This is the correct answer. Wrought iron is impure and with 4% carbon, no, less than 4%. This is incorrect. Blister copper has blistered appearance due to evolution of sulfur dioxide and not carbon dioxide. So option B is the correct answer. Which of the following is a basic amino acid? So lysine has 2 amino groups and only one COH group. So lysine is the correct answer. It is basic in nature. Identify the incorrect match. Unilunium means 101 is mendelevium. Uniltrium 103 is lawrencium, correct. Unilhexium 106 is seaborgium, but unium 111 is not darmstadium, it is roentgenium. So this is the incorrect match. Which of the following alkane cannot be made in good yield by Wood's reaction? So normal heptane unsymmetrical carbon atoms, it is not made in good yield. In Wood's reaction, only symmetrical alkanes like butane, hexane, dimethylbutane can be formed. Elimination reaction of 2-bromopentane to form pent-2-ene is a beta elimination reaction, follows Zaitsev rule dehydrohalogenation reaction, and it is not dehydration reaction. So option A, B, C are all true for elimination reaction. Option C is the correct answer. The number of Faradays required to produce 20 gram of calcium from molten calcium chloride. So calcium ions will take 2 electrons to form calcium solid atomic mass is 40 grams. So to form 1 mole, that is 40 grams, number of Faraday required are 2. So for 1 it will be 2 by 40, and for 20 it will be 2 by 40 into 20. So 1 Faraday is required. Which of the following has maximum number of atoms? 32 grams of oxygen is 1 mole, so 32 grams will contain 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23 molecules, and atoms will be double. So 32 contains this much atoms, so 1 gram will contain 2.62 into 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23 upon the molecular mass. Similarly, for 1 gram of lithium, it is 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23 upon 7. For silver, it will be divided by 108, and for magnesium, it will be divided by 6.022 into 10 raised to power 23 divided by 24. So the smallest denominator is in case of lithium, so the answer will be bigger and it will be having maximum number of atoms. So option B, 1 gram of lithium, is the correct answer. For the reaction 2Cl gives Cl2, the correct option is, because a bond is being formed, energy will be released, delta H will be negative, that is less than 0. And because there is a bond being formed, so the disorder decreases, so entropy is also less than 0. So delta H is less than 0 and delta S is less than 0. Option B is the correct answer. Identify the correct statement from the following. Carbon dioxide is used as refrigerant for ice cream and frozen food? No. Structure of C60 contains 12 6 carbon rings and 5 carbon rings? No. Contains 12 6 carbon rings. It contains 26 carbon rings and 12 5 carbon rings. ZSM5, a type of zeolite, is used to convert alcohol into gasoline, is correct. Carbon monoxide is colorless and odorless gas, is also correct. So C and D are correct. Option B is your answer. Option B is your answer. Measuring zeta potential is useful in determining which property of colloidal solutions. So it is stability of colloidal particles. What is the change in oxidation number of carbons in the following reaction? So in methane it is -4, in CCl4 this is more electronegative, this is +4. So option A is the correct answer. The following metal ions activate many enzymes, participate in oxidation of glucose to produce ATP, and with sodium is responsible for transmission of nerve signals. So metal ion is potassium. That's all in today's video. If you like the video, please do share and subscribe. Thank you. Have a nice day.